No one ever doing. Add one. Timer on. Is that right now? It did happen. Very loud. Enough relaxing music. To the death and boy. So, yesterday, quite the adventure. Got through the deep roads. Did a little bit of romancing. Generous. Now the Viscount has asked us to talk to Hawke. Claim they're waiting for
seen the like
boat.
of a Canary ship, and that was just the wreckage. I've never seen one of those.
But the locals are none too happy about it. I don't know exactly how long it was, but in their past, the Canary have invaded and held the city of Kirkwall for about 4 years. They've been sitting in Kirkwall now for about... So, tensions are high. Let's see what they have to say, though.
You are Hawke. A patrol went missing along the wounded coast. The Arashok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You'd just attack me.
I seek an answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Keratam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Keratam? Hardly. You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Roll. Talking about you.
Go without me. I have to see a man about a dog.
Okay, what's with that? Oh, I'm gonna bring the Grey Warden. Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
All are forbidden.
I'm interested to see what he has to say. It's a Canary.
Sarah Hawke.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Kunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawke. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock. You will want to hunt him.
That's their explosives that they keep to themselves. Alright, you know what? He kinda gave us that attitude when we were around, so...
I got next to nothing from our last deal. Solve your own problem.
Thousands will die. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarcomech, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it,
That merchant, Javaris.
would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawke. You will want to hunt him.
That picture there. Something going on. Yeah, he did say that he let them.
So you just leave the decoy laying around?
We did not make it easy. 3 Kunari died defending it, enough to impart a sense of worth. If the real formula were at risk, Akyun would demand that we protect it to the last of us.
Can't say I appreciate being saddled with this mess.
Your thief set this in motion, not us. I was tempted to let it come to its expected end. Panahedon, Hawke. I do not hope you die.
So, hunting a thief. Asking at the coterie would be a good bet.
Presently outside. Okay. Now maybe things are starting to come together. Maybe... Is this the poison that Isabella had happened to steal? They were talking about that. Oh, that's that one guy I was talking about. Shocked. Starting high. Lots new.
You keep staring at me. Is it my eyes again?
You're very lanky for an elf. I like lanky.
From what I gather, you like a lot of things.
Nonsense. But when I see something I like, I go after it.
Do you intend to go after me, then?
Will you take off all that spiky armor you're wearing?
It's been known to happen.
Then forget it.
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras. You'll be the end of my boys!
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
Speak to him.
You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Sure, I'll look. How many Darkspawn could have come back in 3 years anyway?
I should approve, but it seems like I save a lot of fools from themselves.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them.
Gotta go
I will
back.
see you rewarded for your efforts.
Sure. Hawkes.
You should really post some guards outside your estate, considering all the trouble you get into.
Fair. Can I add that now? What is going on? Oh, it's just the new estate. That's right.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Eveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Okay, he must have a reason.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Oh, yeah, what?
What can I do that you can't?
I would never say as much, but... he keeps asking for you. Maybe just showing up will calm him down. He's in the gallows. If it leads somewhere real, I'll take it off your plate. Anything to shut him up.
I'm with. A lot of... And do well. Often in these past years. Fair now, guy who got sent circle from him himself. Years in circles help me. Seeing the way Templars look, I know they want to go quality. Doesn't change soon, they will force it upon me. Often control, but it's difficult. There's coming frequently. Feel. And I'll be Taylor should have had an answer. So I'm supposed to ask them about it. See? Flag fine half-mast. Soldier not stand attention. Dwarf shy away from the deep woods. Come to Jorman's apothecary. Ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce. Used with the essence of 52 herbs. It's completely natural and completely safe. Completely ethical. Just like microtransactions. Take it. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. Look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah has found a hero in you. She became interested in swordplay and combat, and she speaks of joining the guard one day. It's none the worse for it. I don't know what I'm accepting about that, but... Lord Acom Falk. Sir Madam. Falk, faith maker of Brustays, beloved prophet. Years ago, I served the office of the Sessional of the royal family of Sarkhaven. Sadly, I've been deposed, ousted by a foul upright. Oh, why? Prince Calvin Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, make it willing, crown to more. I decided fortune, 11,000 sovereigns, locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank with Antiva. Access to the bank who raised an army to retake the throne was too dangerous, and it's to simply himself. Send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I would arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty reward. Oh. Okay. Old Parlet. Hawke. Heard a lot of you merches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than a relay. They got spiders up in there? Big ones? Don't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider. Blight drove him off. Baker days ahead. Move back. Mark my word, a man can't cover a blight land with poisonous traps. Oh, this is from Miriam. Nope, you and the children are holding up. Sorry about Carver, your boy helping set traps in the cellar. Blight is taking too much from us. Thank the maker for the hero for Elden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal parts of the country. But Lothlorien is gone for good. Hope to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the way. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Join me again, my dear. I would hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regards. Fond regards to the children. Family letters. Bethany. Solicitor finds you well. My time in the circle has been bearable. Putting me through harrowing as soon as I arrived. Thought I was as at risk of possession, or away like father. That it's over with. I started my apprentices. Your time with the children, teaching the basic spell. One of them, Ella, has taken shine to me. Adorable. Life's not perfect here, mind you. Templars are... I know their jobs, but some hold it. There's one creep named Sir Ulrich. Likes harassing me. Fear of him. Doing fine, don't worry about me. And... Potions and... Do that from here? Pictures of Black Fox.
Good to see you again, sir. A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're...
Already gotten them. Thank you. I really just called him Bartrand. Bohan. been hanging out with dwarves too much.
Turn up. You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding, so up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
There's no way this Javaris stole from the Canary. That's hard. I've heard.
She knows. Okay. Like the artwork that they went game. In the first game, all the promotional art and everything. Oh, no. I'm sorry, dwarves. It was like much more realistic. I like the more stylized, cartoony. What's a word for it?
We'll let you worry about it. You are not enough. And that's how it's done.
You call this a fight?
One more.
I'll make you cry for your mother. If we kill them, we get their stuff. You call this a fight?
That was a pretty good hit. That's some odd damage. Ooh, points. Let's go. Keeping it. New reagents. Sure they refresh? Time skip?
Go down!
So it's the card of its.
Face me. I stand for all of us. There! A good hit. You will fall. How about you?
I find that kind of weird because like, isn't that the clan that we like pretty much took out? First game? They were like a big clan in the
I'm right here! Hit me! That's enough!
I forget what their lower class area was called. The thugs of the low class.
Here! Come on!
I notice
me out of this!
Sorry.
Get back!
Batch of them.
That's right, you heard me!
Tricky. Okay. I was gonna pop it back up if it.
Should I give it a go?
Go for it.
It's done.
Oh, so low. Let's go into Dex.
You're gonna regret this!
Save it.
Let's finish this! I suffer no regrets! How about you? I'll make you cry for your mother! Oh, that was pitiful!
Doing alright. I'm tired.
Go down!
If it's the weather or what. It's kind of. Yeah.
You go through me before anyone else. Good hit. Taste this.
Ready for the week to be over.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, me too.
This isn't going well.
Come on, Isabella. Why? So random. Why do you so much threat? $25, so outside. Percent per hit. Here we go. Affects all enemies. Single part. Correcting whoever ally considers the second greatest threat. Set up their tactics as well, so she make sure she actually use that. Do that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm getting a bit tired of walking through this, man. I'm thinking maybe after I finish Dragon Age 2, I'll play like a few days of something Dragon Age. Who is this? Oh my gosh, it's that guy. That's the dude who tried to steal, who wanted to try and get the gunpowder recipe in the first place.
That's enough! If we kill them, we get their stuff!
Still taking a beating. This guy is the problem.
I suffer no threats! Let's finish this!
Oh, that's it. Well,
That
well.
any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
Call me a Nug's uncle.
You brought this on yourself. Who else would steal their powder?
Wait. You're tracking for the Qunari. And she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
It certainly wasn't hard to frame you.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Qunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
I'll come clean then.
If you're innocent, you could plead your case to the Arashok.
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives wants me dead. Part 2, the Qunari may think I'm a thief and also want me dead. Either option seemed promising? Didn't think so. Here.
Okay.
Want to drag Dark into
No.
light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
No, I went with like the regular pre-generated Hawke character. I kind of like the way they look.
Sounds like you have a long way to go.
That's the only way to get the warp.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
Said that. Gallows. Guess we could talk to the elf that high. What kind of baking do I do? Then I think the stuff I have most fun working on are like plated dishes, which are a lot more like they're a lot more involved. And I've only done a couple of them. Spent the most time making donuts.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
God, Captain, I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here. He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
Well, I've made, I've pretty much made, like, all of that stuff. I think, like, for the, like, in donut making, that it's kind of, involves a little bit of, like, both of it. There's, cake donuts that you get. Majority of the time, those are, like, a pre-made flour, and you get the flour, water, whatever kind of, like, you want to throw in there. Set up and then put them in the fryer. There's like other types of donuts that you do. I worked at a place that makes them out of brioche dough, red dough. We had a whole process of like making that giant. It was like a 80 quart mixing bowl. Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff. Making sure the bread's got right temperature, water.
How about we skip this one? Send your man instead.
How about I shove a canary up your coal mine? Let's go. Maker.
What's going on here?
We need to stop this mist. Find the source.
Have to cap this thing. Have to cap this thing. Then latch or lock around here.
Boy, what's going on?
Have to cap this thing.
Okay, yeah, you guys can go. I'm gonna close these things.
This should do the trick on these bats.
I still see the poison gas, but I'm not sure if we're still getting damage.
Let's finish this!
Oh, shit. Stubborn to use the cage of that.
Don't give him an inch!
always where you need.
I need another latch to shut this properly.
Find latches. That triggers. Okay. Nice. They are every time you close one of these things. Alright. You kicked.
This is going badly. I'll deal with this.
I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
Uh-oh. Oh, hi, lady.
At least you're correct. How about you? Make it good. Tear you apart. You go through me before anyone else. You're mine.
He's hiding.
Aim for the throat. Here. You're pathetic.
I'll deal with this.
Is that like a move that she does? I'm just kind of sitting there.
Would be welcome.
Kits. Big sword, little lady.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sirrah Hawke? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
She's a coon?
Explain yourself, now.
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this... This is all wrong.
Only one thing to do with a mad dog.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Find a cemetery and dig him up then.
Now you go!
Where is she? Right her? Yeah. I guess it's better. Okay, she made it.
Let's finish this! You think I'm my grandmother? Gotcha! Isabella's on the ground!
The Arashok was right, and wrong. You'll need to know about this.
Pain poison. And sword. Sword. People like fake coffee in the back. Oh.
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you, Misael.
Okay. People hanging out.
I had trouble with another of your women, Isabella. She stole from a distracted client. You're lucky she wasn't jailed.
My women? I am but a shepherd. And what free enterprise are you oppressing now?
Theft is not enterprise.
Opportunities insufficiently guarded. Victimless crimes.
Except for all the victims.
If there were
Details.
so many mages
Victimless
in this
details.
nation, the Templars would not feel so compelled to use the right of tranquility.
If you're here to see Keren, it's not worth the effort. Wilmid, Keren and I were close once, and now Wilmid's dead. Keren kidnapped, then discharged from the Order.
She's talking about the guy that we He had pretty much expunged from the Templars yesterday. Come on.
At least he isn't possessed by a demon. Well, that we know of.
Is that some sort of joke? I've heard his family is in deep with a Tevinter moneylender near here, Sinestra the Snake. Keren's father is too proud. His children don't even know. If I were rich enough, I'd pay off the debt myself. But there is an alternative.
And I take it this alternative involves me. Go on.
Sinestra, by all accounts, is a cancer on our most downtrodden. Make her preserve me, but I believe the world would be a better place without
back
her.
there.
If you help Keren, I vow I'll send you what coin I have. I must go.
What are you doing over here, guy? Conversation? Ah, Emmerich.
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Dupuis? That's a funny name.
It's Olesian. I believe he is descended from nobility. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope?
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
This guy.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
You're seeing connections where none exist.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either.
I've seen your evidence. Scattered notes, conjecture, nothing remotely usable. You can't expect us to act on your hunches alone. Look what happened when we did.
The guards who searched Gascard's place were incompetent. They didn't know what they were looking for.
Fine, if you insist.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again.
Then we will investigate Dupuis, if only to put this to rest.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. At least I'll know for sure.
Why is it always Hawke to the rescue?
I can't really answer that. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
So what is it that Cassandra's looking for while she's interrogating Varric?
Those statues were meant to intimidate slaves. You see ones like them all over the Imperium.
Which one? These ones. I mean, she's like looking for specific event. some kind of reasoning for Hawke to do something?
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Each goods. Speed. I don't think she need it. That's it for the cows. Can we not get?
These mages are getting bolder by the
My
day.
mother wants me to leave the order before we march
Get an
on
audience
Kari.
with Meredith?
She doesn't think I can handle it.
To the docks. Find our elf.
How are you so successful with men? You're not that pretty.
Cast a wide enough net and you're bound to catch something.
At least you're willing to admit it.
Trust me. I've heard, "Get away from me, you pirate hag," more times than I care to count.
Doesn't that bother you?
Why should it? They don't know me. I know me.
Oh, right, we already took care of the elf.
Go without me. I need a stiff one. And a drink.
I see what you did there.
Enter if you must.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
That weak elf made a good effort at using your own weapon against you.
We have but one weapon, the certainty of the Qun. It cannot be used against us. And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
Yeah, hold up. I want to call him out on this, but I also want to be an asshole to him.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me.
We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
And his knickers are in a twist.
Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Interesting. So what's going on at Parvolin? Has someone taken it over? Very confused. %. And ends for 10%. Always battling into. That's me. He just said that the funny. He just said that there was like trouble at Parvolin. They can't go back there. Lost something in Kirkwall. If he goes back, he'll be killed. Oh. Now I have even more questions. Sten losing his sword. Yeah, but he's the Arishok, right? He's Arishok. Should be able to just like do whatever, right? Damage resistant. High ranking official. Oh, okay. Okay. Thought that was like ID leader. 10 per new. Good. $50. Regenerate possible. doing it. Playthough. He can do it. So like stamina re. Not all skills. Counting.
So I hear you think mages should be free.
Everyone should be free, not just mages.
Not everyone's dangerous.
It's not about who's dangerous. It's about having choices made for you. Don't you wish you had the choice not to have lyrium stuck under your skin?
I do.
This is silly. I don't want to argue.
Do you want to guess what color my underclothes are again?
Oh yes, that's much more fun.
Must we come here? I hate these alienages.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenrir already, but he refuses to see me. But I know he's chafing at the Circle's ways that keep the demons from him. And now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fenrir went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
So you're what? Hoping I can yell really loudly in his ear? Maybe give him a good shake?
I'm hoping you can reach him. You made a strong impression when you rescued him from the slavers. Sir Thrask told me that Fenrir speaks of you with great respect. The Keeper says Fenrir's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let elves shape the Fade. The only way to reach him is through his dreams.
How are we going to do that?
Well, all right. I could use a nap.
Keeper Marathari thinks an ancient Dalish ritual can help free Fenrir, but someone he trusts must enter the Fade to guide him out. Are you willing to submit to her magic to save my son?
What does the ritual entail?
The Keeper can explain it better than I. Her ritual will send you into the Fade. Once there, I imagine you face down the demons until Fenrir regains control of himself. You will be unable to return from the Fade until he does.
I don't like the sound of that. Yeah.
Submitting has never been my strong suit.
Keeper Marathari says that if Fenrir is possessed, the abomination could destroy half the city. please. She will try the ritual anyway, but you are its best chance of success. At least talk to her. Perhaps she can convince you better than me.
This quest is going to fit in here.
Thank the creators you came back in time. Marathari's here.
Oh. City? Oh, I guess we're on the fade.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainreal is the first in 2 ages to survive.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainreal's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the veil.
Oh boy, oops. Alright, well...
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you her courage was legendary.
Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
There is more I must tell you that is not for her ears.
I'll tell you something too. I'm not sure if it's courage or stupidity.
You're really not my type.
This is a serious matter. Fainreal cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
You can't just hand me that option. You can't. You know who I work with.
I will not let him become a danger.
I wish you luck. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I never give in to temptation.
I can't imagine what aid I could offer in a realm of dreams and magic.
I have no desire to explore the Fade, but if you need me, I will go.
Let us begin.
Didn't seem too thrilled about it, but oh well.
Let us remain no longer than we must. Nothing here is real.
Come. Fainreal must be trapped further in.
What is this? Sure what's going on. Oh boy.
Watch the shadows.
I'll deal with this.
They do it bad? Get it.
Well, it's rare to see two forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential.
Do not trust it. It is a thing that will lure you in if it can.
Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
I beat you in my sleep.
Alright, let's fight.
Leader.
Thought more was going to happen. Oh no. Barrels? Like, make it look the opposite? Okay. Like I did a thing. Is that? Oh, I'm
Go down! Come on! There!
Why don't they like that?
That's it, Fainriel. Hard on the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
That's not your father, Fainriel. It's a demon. And I'm definitely not your mother.
A demon? No. No, I want this!
Then remember this is who took away them.
Only thing you ever wanted. You turned him against me.
Complete accident. I was trying to help, honest.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? Would your pirate queen stay if the open water beckoned? What do you say, sweetheart? A two-mast brigantine, square main topsail, 100 well-built lads to answer your every whim. I know you've been looking for a stiff masthead.
Should I turn around now to let you stab me in the back, or would you rather it be a surprise?
You are just the sweetest.
The Siren's Call 2 awaits in Kirkwall Harbor. I'll be under the firs in the captain's quarters.
I like big boats, I cannot lie.
Tear me apart.
Let's finish this!
Need us. One more is
Like doing like a shield guard or something. Oh, there's a bell.
That's right, you heard me!
Here, okay. These codex entries don't seem to give you experience. They do. The first game.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He is now a prisoner of the Circle, but through us he shall find freedom.
I don't know what to say.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fainriel. Your magic will restore our greatness.
But I can't even control my magic. The Circle says I have power, but no gift for using it.
Could the elves trust you with the power to shape reality? Could you trust yourself?
Don't listen to him. The First Enchanter is trying to keep you from realizing your greatness.
Trying to keep me from temptation. From demons. What are you? Be gone, fiend!
You! Why did you interfere?
Guess now I gotta fight. Oh gosh, okay.
With my power joined to his, Fainreal would have changed the world.
There can be no honest deal with a demon.
No. You think I will lie then, when I offer your friends what Fainreal turned down? You think this slave would choose you over his freedom?
Cast your eyes elsewhere, demon. I won my freedom from the Magisters long ago.
But you fear them still. They have left their marks on your body and your mind. With my aid, you could be free forever. You could have power enough to challenge any who would chain you.
If you accept, you are no better than the magistrates.
But to face them as an equal, What would you want from me?
A moment of your time, nothing more.
Don't do it, Fenris. Ow.
You will fall! Get back!
Ghost the elf.
Training for the next.
Alright, one more check. Yeah. Oh, something gave me a ability point. Andy. Yeah. They had a problem with stamina, but probably I'll put it into it.
I'm not sure if this is real. If so, it is the second time I owe you my life. The Fade feels different now. I see the stitches, the seams holding it together. I feel I could wake at any moment.
Dreamers control the Fade, and the dreams of people in it.
I see why the Chantry fears us. I've heard tales of Magisters who stalk their enemies and use their own dreams to destroy them. You're right. I must master it. Find someone to study under. The Circle will only fear me more if I reveal what I can do. I cannot stay there. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there.
Perhaps is not a plan. Who faces his next demon?
My mother would not look kindly on such a journey. Can you give her my farewell?
No, I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. It's pretty much kill him here or do that. I really don't think Templars will like me anymore if I let it. Who doesn't have power? I guess you're right.
I can't trust that you will never give in to these temptations. I cannot allow you to live with this power.
You saved me for this? Why? Why?
Fainreal is tranquil. I'm sorry.
Tranquil? But he said he would rather die than become a walking statue. Oh, my boy. What did you do to him?
It is a horrible fate. But sometimes the tribe must be weighed against one man's suffering.
I saw the demon's powers. I could not risk Fainreal falling to them.
No. I must go to him. Maybe it's not too late.
That cannot have been an easy choice. Thank you for making it.
And I must apologize for my weakness. I would have thought myself above such influence.
Does this mean I'm not getting my ship? Bugger it all.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You made the right choice with Fainreal. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
What's that? Give me some junk. Cool, thanks, Salish.
All right, I'm just going to say it. Fenris, you need to present yourself better.
What are you talking about?
You're squatting in Hightown. I sympathize with your claims, but your neighbors have influence.
My claims?
To the estate. Rightfully stolen isn't exactly something I can forward to the Viscount. Be more discreet about... yourself.
I shall endeavor to exist with less offense.
So many expenses. If only Karen got paid regularly.
Get out of here.
Free drinks for the guards. But accept, and you wake up in the alley. More trouble than commerce in this place.
Lady.
I'm told your expedition did quite well for you. Bravo.
Oh. That's good. It's causing... Gotta go talk to the Viscount. We'll do that. Get another coffee. Talk to him. Okay. Oh, yeah. Grab a coffee and go talk to Viscount. All these made-up names get me crisscrossed. Alright, I'll be back in...
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed. Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf, pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Insult. That's why he's mad.
He's a hair from the edge. You need to keep everyone calm.
Too late, I fear. It's a shame. He was making overtures of cordialness. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Wonderful.
Do the Qunari generally keep you updated?
Qunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement. Speak to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
Cunning. Now. Nice. Boots. See what this. Keep. Yes, ran.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
Oh, too hot. Hot.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
So what is it that What's the that's this. What happens right before the time skip? I'm kind of like us right now to make sure I don't that happens.
Well, you're throwing coins around like there's no tomorrow.
That's right, woman. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
So you fight the but are there fairly good tells that you get before that happens?
Guard Captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain?
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar, I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
He's gonna go wet himself now.
There's your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
It feels good to be captain of the guard, yes?
No, I will not change the patrols around your mansion again. There's already been too many questions.
You wound my pride with such accusations.
But you were going to ask.
Eventually.
I'll look at the roster and see what I can do.
You're so nice. Oh, Eric. They want to chat.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawke. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Ooh.
I'd make a good noble, don't you think?
I wouldn't wish that on you, my friend. Nobility is just another word for a lot of rich people trying to kill you. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
I thought you would say.
Nothing's been set in stone.
Well, think about staying. Kirkwall's boring without you. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
What was the point of that, Varric?
Hawke, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Alright then.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the deep roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Very nice. Except for those last couple points.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his boots.
Say, okay.
I never have affairs with my crew. Once they see you naked with your ass in the air, they think they don't have to take orders. Men. Oh, you have to be twice as tough to earn half as much respect.
So did the crew member mutiny? I mean, after you... You know.
Oh no. I had the offending member removed. That got rid of the attitude. Oh, look, it's Hawke.
But Mage?
I like big boats. I cannot lie.
Really?
Really, Isabella?
Well, I do. Blighted Demon knew it too. I'm sorry I abandoned you in the Fade. That was foolish of me. I mean, I didn't even get the ship in the end.
I don't blame you. I understand what it's like to be under the influence of a demon.
You... what? That's it? No angry rant? Are you trying to get me to jump into bed with you? Because it's working.
Can you double dip in this game? Pretty much like response to that.
You mean you weren't ready to jump into bed before?
Oh, yes. Good point. I'm far too predictable.
He was naked. Just airing things out, he said. Ah!
Shit. Take that. Time. matter. Let's go find Bartrand. Might see what he say from. Give him. Some. His whole system.
Shut up. Give them an inch. Open up. I'll cut you good. You hit like my grandmother. Make it good. I'll cut you good. Let's finish this. Now you fall. You're mine. I'll make you cry for your mother.
Waste of life, but not my choice.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night, but there's good coin in getting rid of them.
I don't wander around Hightown
And
much.
the Dupuis.
Get back. Smash him good. Order will rule. I'll cut you open. Boy, save me here. Come on. I'll make you cry for your mother. You're going to regret this. Gotcha. You're mine. I got what you need right here.
Isabel seems better with her. Right, Jen. Right.
I think this is Bartrand's place. Varric will want to check this out.
Varric with. Alright then. I think there's a party chain. Here. Also give this to.
I have been thinking about what happened in the Fade. That a demon could have played so easily on my fears. Disturbs me. I failed you. I won't let that happen again.
Everyone gets one free demonic possession before I hold it against them.
Good to know. The boy met a sad end. One I hope you took to heart. Many mages meet such a fate. But that is not important now. Let's just hope we face nothing similar in the future. Yes, my friend?
That's head. Antic Kriegs. put me back at the side town. Outside that door. Oh, really surprised. Now let's see what Bertrand has to say.
Bertrand really hasn't done much with this place, has he?
I don't get it.
He's not
My
here.
sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago. This looks like it's been empty for months.
Even if he was here a week ago, there's no one here now.
Well, this is still the best chance we've got to find my brother. Let's go in.
I'm going to bring him out. Oh, what? Uh-oh.
So that's how you greet your brother, is it, Bertrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
Oh. Yeah. I don't like that. Hail of arrows. And toss that down.
You want a piece of me?
Perfect.
Don't give him an inch!
Oh, dang it. Oh yeah, go ahead, boys.
You want a piece of me? Don't give him an inch! Let's dance, you sons of bitches! I'll take you all! Let's dance, you sons of bitches! I'll take you all! You're gonna regret it!
Here's 7.
You're pathetic! You want a piece of me?
Even? Gosh.
Let's dance, you sons of bitches! Here you are for the dwarf! You want a piece of me? Yeah.
Oh, Varric, please forgive me, my brother. I was just jealous of you. How could I ever compete with you for Mother's love?
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart. What?
Why lie now about this? What have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine. You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory details.
Still confused on what she's looking for. You should know the entire story about
These
basically what happened. So what about details?
Today.
She needs to know.
What did my brother do to these men? They were completely out of their heads.
Seems like in the third game, it's completely irrelevant. Search for Hawke. That seems like what the whole point of this game.
Now you fall!
You'll have to be faster than that.
I gather she's looking for... From what I know, it's like looking for the person who can close the... Whatever the heck is going on with her game. So she suspects that it's supposed to be Hawke, but it isn't.
We are victorious.
So just the rest of my life, not know.
You chose to put me before anyone else.
Answers to what happened?
That was beautiful.
That's enough! Face me! I stand for all of us!
Yeah, but third game we find out that she was like looking for, you know, the hero of the third game. There's a whole reason for investigations. And it just seems like kind of like weird. They would like start establishing the story for this character. I don't know, I guess, and the entire time.
Order will rule!
Decided after the game was released to use the character in
Bartrand,
the backlash.
what have you done? You want me to do what? I don't think so.
How about you? I'll cut you good! Face me. I stand for all of us. Take this. Ha! Oh, boy, take you! That's enough! I suffer no threat!
Need it.
How about you? Well?
Varric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand's steward. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother. That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium. Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive. He says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and his singing. On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
I assume you mean he's crazy, not just very upset.
He's hearing things, seeing things, talking to someone who's not there. That's when he's feeling good. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days. And those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawke. Let's finish this.
Loaded up. Okay. Okay.
They're sneaking around behind us! Sing the song for me!
Oh boy. Oh, he's running away. What's that?
I suffer no threat.
Yeah, that was him. He already used it. Nice.
That's enough! Now you fall!
Oh, jeez, he killed Fenris and Beric already.
You are not enough! enough! Make it good! I suffer no threat!
Well, tell me where it is! Sing, damn you!
Can't keep this up!
I can't hear it anymore. I just need to hear the song again. Just for a minute. Stop saying that! I know I shouldn't have sold the idol to that woman. It was a mistake! A mistake.
Bertrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bertrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
You might as well be talking to the wall. His mind is gone.
Damn you, Bertrand. Tell me. Why'd you do it, Bertrand? Were you already crazy before we even went into the deep roads? Or was it all the statue?
Idol, not a statue. It wants to be worshipped. It wants me. It wants me back. She stole it from me. For this.
Who did you sell the idol to, Bertrand?
She glittered like the sun, but her heart was ice. She will not feed it, not like I did.
Bertrand was a bastard when he sealed us in the deep roads. But he wasn't a madman.
Bloody ancestors. Why bring me this close and still nothing? For 3 years, all I've wanted is to look him in the eye and get his answers. Why he abandoned us in that thaig. What any of this was for. I guess there's nothing he could say that would make it right.
Look at him. There's nothing you can do to him worse than this.
No. I've been counting the days until I could put a bolt in his conniving little brain. It's not just us. Look what he did out there. How many more people will die for his folly?
If you're sure.
He's clearly past saving. Make it clean.
I wish I could have done it before I had to see you like this. Goodbye, Bertrand.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Come on. I don't want to look at this place anymore.
Well, guess we got some kind of closure there. Very satisfying one. I feel like they should have let you at least like try to track down the idol. Help him. Figure it out. Expecting that, but gonna change. Just gonna let him die on his own or kill him right there.
Something on your mind, Varric?
I should thank you for your help with my brother. He was a jackass, and he tried to kill us, but that was still the hardest thing I've ever done. He was never what you'd call nice, or pleasant, or hygienic, but he was my only brother.
Bertrand didn't leave you any choice. You had to kill him.
I suppose it's a little late to worry now. I don't know if surface dwarves go back to the stone or hang around singing hymns with Andraste or what. I just hope wherever he is now, Bartrand stays out of trouble.
If you're worried about it, we could ask one of the priests to pray for him.
I'm pretty sure any decent priest who prays for Bartrand would burst into flames. Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least, they need to be warned about what happened.
Maybe it does continue. The tree. Starting to happen now. It seems like that into the playing the game. Anything I could. Dupree Estate. Asians. Not to Vinters. Trade is only legal into Vinter Imperium because of course.
Now you fall!
Another falls before me.
You hit like an Orleans I suffer no threat. Close to death. I am not leave this very bad. My morale.
I don't think the guards raiding the estate met that particular reception.
Alright. Dupree Estate. I'm unsure. Let's get back in here. So, scour the place for loot.
Violence doesn't solve anything.
It's like every single room in here.
Women's clothing. Perhaps they were taken off the murdered women.
Help me, please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
Do you take me for a fool?
No, I didn't mean... I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
All right. We'll see if you can talk yourself out of this.
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to.
Sorry,
It took
brother.
my sister from me.
You just outed yourself.
Nice story, but I don't buy it.
No, I've worked too hard. It can't end like this.
I really don't care what your story is. You outed yourself as a mage.
Let us see.
Keep going.
Let's finish this!
I'll make you cry, your mother. You go through me before anyone else. Oh, clumsy. Someone needs a good spanking.
I'm glad I don't have to clean up this mess.
Really? Okay, he's okay.
Face me. I stand for all of us.
Trying to boogie out of here.
Now you fall. Back.
Nope, not that way. Oh, okay. Explore more of the place.
Oh, that was
Slide
beautiful. You call this a fight? Face me. I stand for all of us.
Every battle is training for the next.
Codex, we need to... out in here? Oh, oh.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah. Hear your helmet. Small wet patch event. That's loot? Someone really took the time to put a bag of wet incense into a locked box. Dead.
The enemies have fallen before us.
Downstairs. Check this out. Ish. Okay. Oh ho ho! Now we get to fight him. We go. Teleported away.
You!
Oh my goodness. Do not get out of that. That. Oh my. Wow.
Aveline!
Aim for the throat!
No.
That's enough!
That could have gone better.
You can handle this, right? I'm just...
Gascar Dupree's favorite. Okay. Right. Cool.
lie down here.
Eating there. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this place. Not the way. But now, 3 murders. List. The neck. on in. It's gonna see what the Templars do. Okay.
So, what duties did you have? As a slave, I mean.
Not this again.
I heard that Tevinter slaves are kept oiled so they glisten. Did your master oil you up? Did you glisten for him?
I was his bodyguard.
Always close at hand. Always within reach. Glistening.
You have an entire story written in your head already, don't you?
Aren't you Hawke? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight. Did I tell him that? I must have completely forgotten. Don't you remember sending this message? I didn't send this. You didn't? Strange.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Oh, wonderful. American trope now. Andrew, never really been there. So.
So, you're taking the captain of the guard to accuse the Grand Cleric of funding zealots?
Don't forget the kidnapped Qunari. That too.
Some days, Hawke.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... 3 Qunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Sarah Hawke.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
I know you. And I know someone is abusing the Grand Cleric's seal.
Who are you to question who serves her grace? I am sorry, but I see no reason to let you pass.
How about the fact that her authority was used to abduct Qunari? A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
Trust them anymore.
I doubt she would approve, and she will hear of it.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawke. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawke. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
Need I say I'm skeptical?
It's her game, for the moment.
Say we kill her. It's the least she...
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
Useless.
I'd always welcome your benediction.
Andraste, guide your steps in this difficult time.
Hmm.
Maker,
Maybe.
give me strength.
Except for the books. Is that the Maker? Dwarven bodyguards?
I can't do that.
Stealing from the chantry. That's
So
it?
I think the spring.
Debt in the family. Which one was this? Side quest. You're in Hawke.
I deny you!
Rest and be great. Let us
Go down! Order will rule! Have at you! You go through
Tell him,
me before
Avalon.
anyone else.
need us.
Let this be a lesson to future generations.
Some other kind of area of effect attack.
I'm here about Karen's family debt.
Is it Saturnalia already? Hawke just strolls over here. A lot of people would pay dearly to see you face down in the gutter. And who am I to deny them that? Kill 'em, boys!
Oh, wonderful.
Wish to fight?
Oh, there's a lot of them. Ralph. Face.
Isabella!
You're gonna regret this! Go for the face! They're gonna kill me!
Gonna get attacked.
I can't move!
I need a drink.
That was all. Okay. No, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to. Story-wise. Let's see. State. Read all these letters. I know. Side quest. A side quest.
So, this is where you live. Not bad. I preferred the old place. It had, more charm.
Yep. It's the second act. Okay. Up the second act Tuesday. There's still, it's like roughly days, maybe, at how long the third act is. But the way, the week following, 2 days after that, probably like. Co-op stuff. I haven't.
You don't like my new house? The house is fine, I suppose. But Lowtown, the smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
Bad smells and awful noises. Why would I miss that?
Because it adds character to a place, you goose. Hightown's nice enough, I suppose, for people who like clean streets and polite neighbors. But we're not like those people, are we? We play by our own rules. Speaking of playing, why don't we go off and have a little bit of girly fun?
Character.
When you put it that way, how could I refuse?
Cover your eyes. Of all the pointy stuff.
That was... Thank you. I should go. I wouldn't want to take advantage of your... hospitality. I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality. It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again... Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you? No. This was just for fun. Good. Come see me at the tavern sometime. I know a cozy little nook behind the ale barrels.
Oh, fuck.
Isabella seemed disappointed that she didn't find anything worth gossiping about. Snoop. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Letters. That's before. One letter. Zai Maka? Like the tea? Your and sister. Waiting to tell you that we are well. All things considered, it's hard getting by without Karen's unspoken. Unhappy about leaving the order. Safe and alive.
You've had luck on your travels? There's a letter for you. Strange how the messenger...
Way too late about that. Beep. Firm suspicions. Okay. Oh man.
So, looking
so
for a
barren
room full of
without
armed zealots. Patrice is here somewhere. Looking forward to it.
Kunari hold no real power in the eyes of the Maker.
I can handle that. Trap ahead. You're such a slave driver.
Traps, huh?
Kunari hold no real power. They are absent from the eyes of the Maker.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Sir Varnell!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember Sirrah Hawke? The Kunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
Wow, I'm really not liking this.
You want to fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
You, Kirk.
Righteous! Destroy them!
Smash him! You hit like my grandmother!
Go down! Off. Gee, thanks. Horseman's about to join. Yep. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, pretty darn good here. Use one of those. There. Dude, take it.
This is going badly. Defend me! I'm just going to lie down here. Who's next?
Gosh.
I suffer no threat.
The dang citizens, get out of here.
That's enough. How about you?
Kill this guy. Oops. Salute.
I'll cut you good. You're pathetic.
No, I will not.
All right. Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
Madness! Madness!
That's a word for it.
This is
Chantry
Kirkwall.
involvement. Even if they are fringe elements, oh, it could not be worse.
Sure it could. You could suddenly realize you're completely naked or something.
You killed them? All of them?
Yeah, we're gonna murder all these Qunari. We're trying to not get the Qunari mad.
This group, at least, is crippled.
Then that, at least, is something. Not that it matters now. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Qunari in this state. Sirrah Hawke, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Perhaps we can disguise the abuse. Fire will hide the severity.
What choice do we have? Guards? I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you.
I don't know if that's a compliment. I think I'm gonna level up, mess around with the equipment, probably call it.
I hope all is well. There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
There is a letter. I understand that you have certain experience with the disposal of inconvenient evidence. Nari, perhaps? I am in need of such skills right now. I'm in need something disposed of. Formerly living things. Find them in Dark Town, Low Town, Docks. All effort on your part will reward. Body burning. Guess I can't level it. There are other specializations that you can find. That's it. A knockback attack. Therefore. Wait, each swing, increasing the force of any attack. Huh? Breaks out. Fire. Bit of damage. Taps into deep reserve of energy. Makes more. Death blow. Haven't really seen very often, so I don't care for it. Pain or frenzy. Go with it. Can't, man. Get him. Go here. Two-handed sword, 28 damage. Good. Get them back. We'll go to Hightown. Hope this is during the day. Sell some stuff. What do you have? Just doesn't seem all. Okay. It's going to do is that's not that. Hmm. It. Health. Generation. Sword. What's that? good. A little bit of resistance equipment. I'm this belt. Good. Alright, Fenris, let's see if we can find you a hat. 37 armor. Stuff that he started out with. Oh, this finery is complete. Actually. This is armor. Anyhow. Let's do it. Boots. Come on. Sam. Red's the G. Woman's so. Apparently. Okay. Geared. What? What is this? It says it's a helmet. It's in the weapon tab. Or better. Self a mace. Thought I found gift for. Right, I found like some shield that said it was a gift.
Get it?
Nope, we're just here to sell. Dated. Don't do that. Thinking cap. Drag everything. Yeah, well, I don't need that anymore. Item for Bethany. Sell junk.
To kill someone,
Too bad.
stabbing them.
Okay, well, I think that. X here. Market. Probably a good stopping point. Tomorrow we'll do. You're on it. It doesn't seem like there's too many side quests for the second act. Tomorrow, clean up these side quests, secondaries. Right, we have to go back to the deep roads. Might be going to chapter. Possible. Maybe, depending on how I feel, I might start a little bit. Try to get through this second act. Maybe game by the next week. Yeah. I'll tweet if I decide to start any. But guys, probably around my normal time. Everybody for stopping by and hanging today. I don't know. Today's just like one of the days where I'm tomorrow. Looks like hashtag Angerface is streaming Minecraft. What? Minecraft. Then I've got him hooked and put it down now. Ooh. Speaking of hashtag Angerface, tomorrow. If I'm correct, tomorrow is the 1st. So, not usually the type of games I'm into, but tomorrow is the release of the new Call of Duty. Pew pew pew. So, hashtag Angerface is going to be doing a. He's going to be streaming that tomorrow. So, go raid him right now. Definitely check him out tomorrow as well. It's going to be getting some Call of Duty. It looks pretty interesting. It looks a lot different than quite the departure from the previous games. Probably not a game I'll get, but I'm definitely interested in it. Yeah, thanks again everybody for stopping by. hope you all have a good night.